Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to do a little bit of different video than a normal gaming video. Today I'm going to say what are my least Skylander from each element, basically from Skylander Spyro Adventures. So then, starting with the intro, this is my list, and then let's get started. And now for the Earth element, my least favorite Skylander is Prison Break. Prison Break, I don't know, I guess everybody can agree that Prison Break moves are they're not good, in a sense. So yeah, it's just like, that move takes a while, and then Prison Break is just annoying, let's just say that. And it's like, and the turning, it's like, when you're doing your Prison Break, your main move, it's just bad. Just like, if your primary move is bad, there's not a lot of demon qualities which can get you back. So yeah, that is the Earth element. Now, we're moving on. So then my least favorite tech Skylander is Drill Sergeant. Now, I don't say he's a bad Skylander by any means. I think his moveset isn't the greatest as the rest of the tech Skylanders. Trigger Happy is a very fun, press buttons just crazy, has a pretty fun moveset. Drillbot is a good Skylander, just kind of fun to use, and then Boomer is just chaotic, and his moveset is good. The only thing bad about Drill Sergeant is that once you do that, you have two primary, you then have to wait, and you then do this. Which is okay, I guess, but then, I guess what you could do is go boom, boom, and do that, which a lot of people do, but one thing about Drill Sergeant is that this attack, it isn't the greatest, so I kinda restrained from using it. His B shot is just... So, it's a auto move, but... it auto targets enemies, but I don't have any enemies. So, it's an okay move, but it's not okay, it's weak, it's pathetic. It does, 2 damage? Yeah, 2 damage. So, it's good for killing chompies, I guess. Other than that, there's not a lot of use to Drill Sergeant, which is sad, because I think he's a cool Skylander. Now, we're moving on. My least favorite undead Skylander is Ghost Roaster. I don't know, his moveset is basic. I don't know. I don't like the tail swipe. I just don't think his charge attack okay, I guess. But I don't know. I just haven't used him that much. So, I don't know. Some people like him. I don't personally. But it was either this or Hex, so I don't know which one's better, in my opinion. I guess his invincibility move can work. But it's like, oh, well, you take damage over time. So I guess it has some, its uses. I guess it could be, game breaking if you just, do, this. Can you die in this, in the hub world? Yeah. Yep. So, not a big fan of Ghost Roaster. Yeah. But hey. He looks cool. But, it's not my favorite Skylander. And they don't mean they're bad Skylanders. Least favorite just means I personally don't like them. So, now we are going to be moving on. My least life Skylander is Zook. I don't know. I don't. It's like Bulls, but also he is not fully upgraded. But just like Barrier, Rocket. I don't know. I just think Jump Smash or Camo and stuff are way are better in my opinion. So then, we're now going to be moving on. My least favorite Skylander of the element is Sunburn. I don't know, but I also didn't give him a fair chance. So, yeah. I think his moves, like, reason I like him is because I haven't perfected him. Because basically, I got Sunburn, Flame Slinger at the same time. So then it was up between those two, and I decided that Flame Slinger was better right now. But then, like, you guys can say, but here's the thing. But I heard that Sunburn's good. So here's the thing. So you may be saying, oh, I made a list. What does that mean? Well, basically what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be doing a lock. So Skylander, so it's basically a version of a Skylander Nuzlocke, in a sense. We're basically of where you can only use one Skylander of each element. And I decided to use my least favorite. And now, this has been starting to do 2 weeks ago. I forgot the YouTuber who did it, but anyways, I'll link the video down in the description just so then, just so then, because I thought about it, I watched the video, I was like, oh, they stole it, but I was like, I'm still going to do it just for fun, and it's a funny video that I can do, play Skylanders, because I want to do a lock for a long time. To do it, I seen Crash the Skylands do one. I was like, oh, cool, so I thought of this one, but somebody's already starting to do one. So so Skylander lock. I don't know exactly what to call it. So basically, it's gonna be kind of like a second chance for these Skylanders to try to prove their a value to them. So yeah. So then I'll get more to the nitty gritty, more about the rules, just like in the first episode of the actual lock. So so then stay tuned. And then and just if you're new, and then just if you're like Skylander content, you're like, ooh, that sounds interesting, I wanna watch this content, you should maybe consider subscribing. You don't have to, but I wanna grow just like I wanna grow my channel. So yeah, that would be awesome. So now it's time for the next Skylander. My least favorite Skylander from the Magic Element is Wrecking Ball. I don't know. It's a Skylander at all. But I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's I don't know. I haven't grown attached to him, but I'll give Wrecking Ball a chance. You know? That's the whole point. It's definitely the cutest Skylanders. But, it's definitely not the best. I have to say that much. So yeah, so it's time to move on to the next Skylander. So then my least next favorite Skylander is Whirlwind. I don't know. I think it's cool of how if you shoot a cloud, it does a double rainbow. It's it shoots more. Yeah, so I don't know. I just personally haven't used Whirlwind that much. I haven't grown, so I don't know. I haven't grown that much attachment to Whirlwind. I think it was either Whirlwind or Sonic Boom, in my opinion. I think Sonic Boom has a cool mechanic of like it has a better primary attack. But I don't know. I don't think Whirlwind is a bad Skylander. I personally don't think it's the best air Skylander. Well, yeah. So then we're moving on to the last Skylander. My least favorite water Skylander is Whamshell. So, Whamshell is a let's just say that I just like Zap, Slam Bam, and Gill Grunt a lot. So I don't think, yeah. So the thing about Whamshell is that, well, first of all, like, okay, I don't know. I don't think his melee weapon is good, in my opinion. I don't find myself using his range attack. I don't know. I think it's definitely not the best out there. Like, charging it, I guess, is cool. The only thing I think is cool about his range attack is that hey, like, you can turn it like a pretty good amount. So then, like, but like, it's a range. It's not the best range attack. In my opinion, his best move is this, which is where, like, poke up and does electrify, which is pretty cool, I guess. His that is like normal A hold A combo is pretty good. His A hold X is, I don't think it's that great, and then his A B is basically where he does his basic one without the holding part of it. So those are all my Skylanders. Okay, so those are all my least favorite Skylanders, just like from everyone, basically from Skylander Spyro Adventures. And I really hope that you enjoyed this episode. Just if you do, just press the like button, and also if you're new, subscribe. Just if you want to. Alright. So yeah, and a shorter video. Hold up for the Skylander lock that I'm gonna be doing coming up soon. And just with that, I say goodbye.